A mirrorless camera, kind of like a record, and a digital camera. The new digital mirrorless cameras are kind of like an MP3 player. That's a really great question. I get asked that question quite a bit. So think about a mirrorless camera, kind of like a record, and a digital camera. The new digital mirrorless cameras are kind of like an MP3 player. The mirrorless cameras do absolutely everything digital. When you're looking at your image, you're not looking at the image itself, you're looking at a screen that shows a representation of that image. Versus a mirrored camera, you're actually looking through the lens of that camera. There is nothing in between you and that image but that lens and that body. That's why professionals really like using a mirrored camera, because they get to see exactly what you're shooting at. Now, who should buy the mirrored camera and who should buy the mirrorless camera? That's a question that is easy to answer. For most everybody, I would highly recommend a mirrorless camera because it's easier to use. It gives you the ability to do a couple of things that a mirrored camera cannot do. For instance, shooting video. Video is one of the few things that a mirrored camera does not do well or at all, because it has to physically lift that mirror out of the way of the sensor, and you just really can't do that. So if you're interested in doing videos, if you're interested in shooting in fast action things like sports, I highly recommend a mirrorless camera. If you're shooting portraiture, if the nuances of what you're shooting at are super important to you, then nothing still beats a mirrored camera.